Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all doing well today. So I created this eye look for you guys. It is a mermaid eye look, and I got really inspired because I just purchased the NYX Prismatic eyeshadows, and for basically the star of the show, I use the shade Mermaid, and it's just a gorgeous bluish green. And then the other eyeshadows that I use for this look is Frostbite. It's just a gorgeous, gorgeous grayish white color. And then I also use the pink that is in my inner corners. I use the shade Girl Talk, and it's just basically a champagne color. And for the lips, I did an ombre lip, and I love it. So yeah, this is the look that I came up with. I hope you guys enjoy this video. And also for my hair, I tried to do a little, wavy, like beach waves to the mermaid theme that I got going on. I used the Bedhead Beach Waver. If you guys want to see how I use that, then comment down below and I'll do a tutorial for you guys on how I use it. This is the look, and I hope you guys really enjoy it. Don't forget to thumbs up. It helps me a lot knowing that you guys like my videos. Also, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. See you guys in my next one. Bye! Okay, so I already did the one eye. That's what it looks like. I just like to do one eye first because it's a little bit quicker for the video. So I'm going to go ahead and do the second eye. The first thing I'm going to do is just prime it using the MAC Paint Pot in Painterly. I absolutely love this stuff. It definitely just keeps my eyeshadows lasting forever, and it also covers up all the veins in your eyes. So if you're one of the people that have really bad veins in your eyes, this is an amazing primer to use because it is tinted. Now you definitely want to set that because it can be a little bit tacky, and that will make it harder to blend. So I'm going to set it using a nude eyeshadow. This is the MAC eyeshadow in Vapor. I'm just going to use this to pack this all over my entire lip. Once I've done that, I'm going to put a transition color in. What that is, it is going to make your eyeshadows blend a little bit more seamlessly instead of going right in with the dark shade. So for that, I'm using the Anastasia Couture palette, and I'm using this shade right here. It is called Soft Peach. It's basically just like an off-white shade. And for that, I'm going to be using my MAC 224 blending brush. I absolutely love this brush. It makes it so easy to blend. If you are not that good at blending and you're just a beginner, this is a really good brush. I absolutely love it. So I'm just going to take that shade and then just put this in my crease. It doesn't have to be perfect. We're going to put it a little bit above my crease. You can put it all over your lid if you want. It's just a transition color, so it doesn't really have to be perfect. And with my base, for that, I'm going to be using the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil. This is in Milk 604, and I like doing this. I put this all over my entire lid when I'm using a shimmery shade because it's tacky, so it sticks right onto that base without falling off, and it's just, I love using this. So I highly recommend something like this if you're going to be using shimmery shades. So I'm just going to put this over my entire lid, not the crease, just my lid. To have that nice sharp line. It's not too much, as you see, it's just a little bit of a wing. So I'm just going to take it and then just stick it on. This is double-sided tape, but you can just use regular tape. I'm just going to stick it on the back of my hand to make sure it doesn't pull out my eye, and then I'm just going to stick it on the corner of my eye. Do is go in with that pink shade that you see on the sides of my eye. For that, it is going to be the NYX Prismatic eyeshadows. This is in the shade Girl Talk. It's just a gorgeous pink champagne color. And I'm going to be taking that on my fluffy flat brush. Just looks like this. You can use any small brush. And I'm going to be packing this on the corner of my eyes. So outer corner and inner corner, making sure not to get in the center because that is where that blue-green shade is going to go. So again, I'm taking Girl Talk, packing it in the outer corner and the inner corner. I'm going to go ahead and take some Fix Plus and just wet my brush with it because it gives vibrant color. If you don't have Fix Plus, you can just use water. You can also use eye drops, or any of that will work. But I have some of this left, so I'm just going to put it on my brush and then dip it right into the eyeshadow. You can dip it in the eyeshadow first and then spray it, but I'm just going to do that first. And then just put this in the same exact go to the green shade. This, I literally just got this and I opened it up and it was already broke, but it looks like this, and this is in the shade Mermaid. And I'm going to take it on the same brush, but I'm just going to clean it off and then do the same exact thing, but this time, this right here is only in the center, not the crease, just the center of the lid, so that's what we're going to do right now. And just keep adding it and blending it in towards the green shade, if that makes sense. So I'm going to be using the same brush, just cleaning it off a little bit. And taking it again and putting it in the same spots. And this time I'm going to a little bit overlap it on the sides with the green to make it blend. Once you added them, you're just going back in and packing them on. I'm going to go ahead and take another Prismatic eyeshadow from NYX. This is in the shade Frostbite, which looks like that. It's a gorgeous white with the same brush. And this time I'm going to put it right kind of in the middle of that pink shade onto the green, if that makes sense. Just watch and follow along, and it's pretty easy. That. Now I'm going to go in with a crease shade. For that, I'm going to go ahead and take the LA Palettes by L'Oreal. This is the number 2. I'm going to be taking this shade right here. It's basically just a dark pink. You can use any shade similar to that. On my MAC 224 brush again, and just putting it directly in my crease. Darken that up, and for that I'm going to be using this. This is the NYX Stiletto eyeshadow. It's not a prismatic eyeshadow. I don't know what kind of eyeshadow this is, but this is in the shade Stiletto. Taking it with the same brush, I'm just putting this a little bit more in my crease to kind of deepen it up. I wanted to add a little bit more definition and a little bit more depth into the eye look. So I'm going to take the same LA palette right here and go into this shade. It's a gray. This time I'm going to use this round blender brush. It's just pointy and more packed. Taking it and putting this directly in my outer corner. And blend that out with the same MAC 224 brush. Black, and for that I'm using the Anastasia Noir shade right here. With that same brush, I'm putting this directly in my outer corner. Pink to it. So for that, I don't have any pink eyeshadows, believe it or not. I'm going to be using this MAC blush. This is in the shade Love Cloud, and it's just a hot pink. And taking that fluffy brush and just putting this in my crease and a little bit of that. Basically blended all them colors away, so I'm just going to go pack them on a bit more. So taking Girl Talk and just packing it on the outer corners, and then taking Mermaid and packing it on the center. Curl my lashes, and for lashes I'm going to be putting on the Ardell 3-3 in black. I love these. I recently just tried these for the first time today, and I absolutely love them. And then I just bought a little pliers to go with it, and these are amazing. I highly recommend ones that are long and have a slant to it, because these are supposed to be for eyelash instead of using like tweezers or something. I got mine from Ulta, and these are actually the Ulta brand, and they really just helped me put on eyelashes so much easier. So I'm just going to go ahead and curl my lashes and then put that lashes on. I'm not putting mascara before the lashes because I find that a little bit more harder for me to apply it, so I'm going to do it after. Mascara on so they kind of stick together. For that, I'm using the L'Oreal Paris Telescopic Mascara. I love this. In my waterline, and for that, I'm using the eye pencil in Silver Stream. I got this from my hair show, so I'm not really sure the brand of this, but this is just a silver eyeliner. I'm going to go in with the Girl Talk shade, And just using the same exact brush that we've been using for them, I'm putting this on the inner quarter and outer quarter of my. Now going in with Mermaid, I'm putting it in the middle of my eye, just the same as the lid. Mascara, I'm putting this on the bottom lash line. And since mermaids, I'm guessing, have that really glowy look to their face, I'm going to prime my face using the L'Oreal Paris Magic Lumi. This is the Light Influence Primer, and I recently just purchased today, so I haven't even tried it out yet. Oh, before I do that, I'm going to just moisturize my face with my daily moisturizer. This is the Clinique one, and then I'm going to go ahead and apply the primer. The Make It Forever HD Foundation. Mine's in the shade N117. So I'm just going to go ahead and do one pump of that. That, I'm going to go ahead and highlight and conceal, and for that I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer, and a little bit of the Dream Lumi Illuminator. I don't really have any of this left, so I'm going to try to get some out and just highlight my normal spots. That dewy look, I'm going to go ahead and bronze my face up using the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer again, but this is in the shade Deep. I like doing this just because it gives me a more dewy look. Like I said earlier, for that I'm using the Duo Fiber Buffer Brush. And I'm just going to take it from there and apply where I would normally contour. Once I've done that, to set my under eyes, I'm going to be using the Anastasia contour palette and the Vanilla and Banana shade with my Real Techniques setting brush. my bronzer. I'm going to go ahead and use a Kardashian's bronzer in Cabana Bronze. This is gorgeous because it is so shimmery. I just love using this. And for that, I'm going to be using the flat bronzer brush and just mixing all the colors. And just a little bit because I still want it to be glowy and dewy. To add a little bit more shimmer, I'm going to be using the Lorac Tanatolo, don't know how to pronounce that, baked bronzer because it's super. To give it a little bit more chiseled look, I'm just going to go ahead and kind of carve it out using the same shades I use to highlight my underneath my eyes. Pointy fluffy brush from Crown. It is the 954 brush. I'm going to be using two highlighters. I'm going to be using first the M.A.C highlighter in Soft and Gentle with my big fan brush from Crown Brushes. The next one I'm going to be using is the Becca highlighter in Champagne Pop. Do them too drastic just because this is a nice soft mermaid look. It's very girly. I don't want too much going on with the brows. So for the brows, I'm using the NYX Micro Brow Pencil like usual. Let me know if you guys know of any other ones that are a lot better. But right now, I've been loving it. Be using the NYX Brow Mascara in Blonde. I had to purchase another one because I lost mine. I was like, no, because it's amazing. I just forgot to add a blush. So for blush, I'm going to be using the M.A.C Love Cloud. It is the one that we used earlier for our crease. And yeah, I can't believe I almost forgot that, but I'm going to be applying that with this Duo Fiber Crown brush. So now I'm going to just sharpen up my brows a little bit because I tend to get a little bit messy. So I'm just going to sculpt them out with my concealer and then this M.A.C 217 SE brush. Go ahead and use the NYX lip liner. This is in the shade Pale Pink. And this is not sponsored by NYX. I don't even know who I am. I just happen to love NYX. And I'm just going to line my lips. And then go ahead and take the NYX Simply Pink Lip Cream. And this is going to go on the outer corners of my lips. Take Myth by M.A.C, it's just a nude, and put this the center of my lips.